The Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle, a powerhouse of early anti-armor warfare. The Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle, known for its imposing size and formidable power, was one of the early attempts to equip infantry with a weapon capable of taking on armored vehicles. Developed in Switzerland in the 1930s, this rifle played a unique role in the evolution of anti-tank warfare during the early stages of World War II. Let's delve into the history, design, and impact of this powerful weapon. 1. The origins of the Solothurn S-18/100. The Solothurn S-18/100 was developed by the Swiss arms manufacturer Solothurn, which was a subsidiary of the German arms company Rheinmetall. At the time, the need for portable anti-tank weapons was growing as tanks became more prevalent on the battlefield. The Solothurn S-18/100, introduced in the late 1930s, was one of the earliest attempts to provide infantry with a weapon capable of piercing the armor of early tanks. 2. Design and specifications. The Solothurn S-18/100 was a semi-automatic rifle chambered for the powerful 20mm round. This round was designed to penetrate the relatively thin armor of early tanks and other lightly armored vehicles. The rifle itself was massive, weighing around 45 kilograms, 99 pounds, without ammunition, and it required a crew of 2 to operate effectively. The weapon featured a long barrel, which contributed to its impressive muzzle velocity of approximately 760 meters per second, 2,493 feet per second. The 20mm round could penetrate armor up to 20 millimeters thick at 100 meters, making it a formidable opponent against the lightly armored vehicles of the time. 3. Operational use. The Solothurn S-18/100 saw service in several European armies during the early years of World War II, including the Hungarian and Italian armies. It was primarily used in defensive roles, where it could be set up in a prepared position to ambush advancing armored vehicles. The rifle's power was effective against early tanks and armored cars, but as tank armor improved, its effectiveness diminished. One of the major drawbacks of the Solothurn was its weight and size, which made it cumbersome to transport and deploy. Despite its power, these logistical challenges limited its use on the battlefield. Additionally, the recoil was significant, making it difficult to fire accurately without proper stabilization. 4. The evolution of anti-tank weapons. The Solothurn S-18/100 represented a critical step in the evolution of infantry anti-tank weapons. While it was ultimately overshadowed by more advanced weapons like the bazooka and the Panzerschreck, it demonstrated the need for portable, high-caliber weapons that could be used by infantry to counter the growing threat of armored vehicles. As tank armor became thicker and more advanced, the 20mm anti-tank rifle was gradually phased out in favor of more effective solutions. However, the Solothurn's design and operational use provided valuable lessons that influenced the development of later anti-tank weapons. 5. Legacy. Today, the Solothurn S-18/100 is remembered as a fascinating piece of military history. Its role in the early years of World War II highlights the rapid pace of technological advancement during the conflict and the constant arms race between tank armor and anti-tank weaponry. Collectors and military historians still hold the Solothurn in high regard for its engineering and the unique challenges it presented to both its users and the enemy. Conclusion. The Solothurn 20mm anti-tank rifle may have been a product of its time, but it played an important role in the early development of infantry anti-tank weapons. Its powerful 20mm round and imposing presence on the battlefield made it a notable weapon in the history of World War II, despite its limitations. Understanding the Solothurn provides insight into the challenges faced by early anti-tank weapons and the ongoing evolution of military technology.